Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Everybody is ready?
Yes,
Okay.
we are ready.
Perfect. When I ask you, are women or men better CEOs? How would your answer turn out? Let's see. Who thinks women are better CEOs? Raise your hand.
Better.
And now, who thinks men are better CEOs?
You're allowed to raise your hand if you want. Don't be afraid.
Okay, well, our image of leaders are still male. So we more often select or promote men. Men control hiring, the employment, and favor men over women. We simply are not, we are simply reluctant to change the status quo. For example, if an interviewer would ask, is the US ready for a woman president? The major answer would be no. So, it is correct, vast majority, the vast majority of political leaders and nearly all Fortune 500 CEOs are men. It means we have 500 big companies and only 3%, or in other words, only 12 women are CEOs, and the rest, 97%, or in other words, 488 of these companies, the CEOs are men. So it's very few. But why we still assume that men are better leaders? Women should have equal chances or rights, and there is a general misconception about this topic. So I will show you some aspects why women are just as well men CEOs, or maybe a little bit better. But anyway, we should give equal rights and chance to both, to men and women. The first aspect is women are more empathetic. Empathetic.
Yeah.
It means women will always be more emotional than men, right? And this attribute can sometimes be their weakness, but it can also be their greatest strength if used wisely. They are more sensitive to the human needs of their employees. Women CEOs are more attentive and open to better ideas. The second aspect is women are more inspirational and ethical. Ethical, is it right?
Yeah.
It means women care more about developing their followers. They listen to them and stimulate them to think outside the box and and they are more inspirational, and they are more ethical.
What was that first, developing what in the first part of that sentence?
Developing their followers.
Oh, their followers, okay.
The third aspect is women are more responsible and accountable. Does this mean that men aren't? No. Otherwise, they wouldn't be leading firms for so many years. But naturally, women business leaders display more sense of responsibility. Perhaps because they have been trained to do it. Go back in history. They are taught to take care of the house and their loved ones, especially their children. You will find fewer women who report to work while nursing a hangover compared to men. And the last one. The ladies are more hardworking.
You'll be able to talk about it later, guys.
I mean, this should be taken with no bias to men. Sorry. It's just that women need to push themselves more and harder. Typically, women CEOs put in more hours of work, take more projects, and accept other job responsibilities. So please don't be angry with me. So these are only few aspects which speak for women. On the other hand, there are few aspects too for men. So in conclusion, and please consider, both men and women have their amenities. And in my opinion, it depends on the person, on the character, and not if somebody is male or female. So we should look to the person, the character, their naturality, their personality, and not at the gender, not at the gender. Thank you.